rediscovering what these characters sound like, solving this freaking first trial, which I assume is not going to be super hard. I don't think it's going to be super hard because it's the first one, it's a tutorial one, and if I fuck up, then everybody dies. So let's just hope I don't kill everybody. That's all I have to do. I just have to be right. Easy, easy. Okay, hi everybody. Junko died. Sayaka died. And now I have to find the killer. And it's one of you motherfuckers. Okay, let's talk to everybody. Kyoko. Smack dab in the middle. I think her quirk, her perk, her little special thing is that she's like a detective. I think her ultimate, she's the ultimate detective. Ultimate, what's his name? Sherlock Holmes. Fuck it. Let's go with Kyoko. She really wants to talk to me right now. Hey. Ooh, I have to remember how her voice sounds. Hers was like monotone, boring, low. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? Byakuya, that's how you say his name. Byakuya? Oh, I have to move my camera. You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? That's not what he sounds like. After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
Mondo! In that case, I don't mind doing it. That's not what you sound like. I don't like having to think. Anyways, all you guys figure it out. Who killed that chick? Mondo! No, I would like you to participate. Okay, then we can all let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what is the first thing you would do? Hide the evidence. By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all of the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
So then.
Fine. Oh my god, okay. Sakura. Fine, then I'll stay here on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. Hifumi, fuck! Two-player co-op based defense with two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. But I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay. That was talking to Kyoko, or is that in general? Hi, Mondo.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear. Okay, hi, Aoi. Oh, what the heck? Ayo. How the fuck? I forgot how to say your name. Literally don't remember how to say your name. Aoi? I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. I kind of given her like a little Junko mix because Junko's dead and her voice was my favorite to do, so, oh well. We don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead. Hi, Celeste. Oh my god, my favorite Southern queen. So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Oh, Leon. Leon's like the baseball, talk with my hands guy. Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? In my bathroom. She died in Makoto's dorm. Ah, what? She's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. Just for one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? How the fuck am I, like, how am I gonna dig myself out of this hole? Because they do believe I did it. She died in my bathroom. She died in my dorm. How the fuck do I, the only people that knew that was me and her. The only people that knew that was me and her. So unless I find the right murderer, unless I find who did it, then well, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. The Yakia. We need to hurry and figure out who the culprit is. Okay. Leon, you're the hardest one. I feel like I'm always changing your voice. I can't really decide on what I want you to sound like. So we're really gonna try and find out who did it? Yeah, we're gonna find out. Taka! If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the other rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what a ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. Hi, Yasuhiro. Yasuhiro, yeah. Huh? What's going on? He's clueless. Sakura! We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Hifumi! Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. Okay. What should I do? Someone got right in front of us. Oh, poor Chihiro. She wasn't her. It can't be her. I can't say it can't be any of these characters. And there's Junko. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. That was not his voice at all. She's dead? Then that means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real. Hell no! Someone save me! Someone let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
It only took two deaths. It took two deaths, but we figured it out. You're just now accepting that?
So then,
are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come up with a final decision. If you get this wrong, well, do I really have to say more?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. Yeah. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this right here, right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're
they
fucking
better
dead.
not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
It was
very
you! I'm telling you, it wasn't me. I think it was her. I think it was this bitch. Fuck you, Toko. Don't come any closer. You're gonna kill me next. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well check. At least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting that much from you anyways. Alright, I guess I better get going. Damn, Leon. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did this turn out like this? I think it's kind of obvious that they're gonna think that I'm the most suspicious right now. She died in my dorm. She died in my bathroom. She died in my dorm that she shouldn't have been in the first place. Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will kill me.
Execution is execution. Execution!
Execution.
Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Like a paper plane in a hurricane. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Investigate! It's time! I'm nervous. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Okay. She died early, like late into the night, early, I guess. I don't know. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so we can all survive, and for Sayaka. I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handy book. What that mean? Truth bullets. Review evidence and witness accounts you've been made a court of, okay? Monokuma file. Let's talk. I mean, these guys are here. These are the two people that were most freaked out about death. And they're still in the gymnasium where the death occurred. Like, she was crying, Chihiro was crying, and Yasuhiro was like just now accepting the fact that all this is real. So it's kind of funny that you guys are here. Hi, Chihiro. Are you going to help investigate? Wait. Oh, that's me. Are you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Okay. Fair enough. Yasuhiro, he's crashing out. He's fucking crashing out. No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is. Just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating. Right now. Yeah, okay, he's crashing out. Cool. I don't think this is gonna do anything. I gently placed my hand on Junko's. Yeah, I touched her wrist, checked for her pulse, movies and stuff, but she's really dead, yeah. Damn it, why is this happening? First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Okay. Should I head to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained? Oh, so I headed. I guess I thought it was a question. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Yeah. And Kyoko's here again, so her thing could be detective. I'm saying it right now. I think she's a detective. Let's investigate, shall we? That's the first thing I go to. The lint roller. Looks like there was a way less than there were before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? I don't think so. I was gonna say you could use that to clean up blood, but not really. There's a sword. If somebody were to grab this replica sword, their hands would be yellow, right? Their hands would be golden and yellow because when I grabbed this, my hands were golden and yellow from the paint on it, right? So this is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. I said so, I knew it! Replica sword has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. That's my room key. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. Ah, that's right. We have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? She let him in. Is what I'm guessing. She, or him, her, she let them in. Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? If this dumb fucking bitch forgot to lock the door, I swear to God, if we went through all this trouble, we traded rooms, and she didn't want to share the night with me, whatever the fuck, and she forgot to lock the door after she was freaked out, I'm gonna be so fucking upset. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I'll absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Exactly, right? She said that. She did say that. After saying that, there's no way she could have forgotten to locked it or opened it for any other reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and somebody else grabbed it or something at 1:30 a.m.? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Okay. I'm glad I'm getting these points done. Here's the sheath. This is a replica sword I bought back for self-defense. Doesn't mean it was used to attack. Okay, wait. The sword has been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. This must have been made with something sharp. But how would the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Okay, replica sword sheath that has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. I said that word so many fucking times, I don't even know if I'm saying it right anymore. Okay, here are the scratches. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yes. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I wish I was right there in the other room. If I had only heard something, the rooms are soundproof. I keep forgetting that fact. I keep thinking about this and I keep forgetting that fact.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All the rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you. And there's no way you could know.
Well.
Perhaps this is another one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of struggle has been added to the truth bullets section in your handbook. Good. Hi, Sakura. Tell me more. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? Sakura would never. Sakura, you wouldn't. You don't. Don't tell me, Sakura.
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Okay. I see. Sakura, indifferent. Doesn't care. Mondo. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence before anyone found the body. I mean, there's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. Aww.
You're fucking dead.
Aww. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
It'll get sorted out when the time comes. I love Mondo. I'm so upset I got punched by Mondo. Let me see if there's stuff over here. If this came untouched, you know? The tools. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that's been used at all. Okay. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in a mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then.
What?
Not just me.
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were just talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, cause like, why the hell would we? Okay. Toolkit has been at, why? Why toolkit? Wait, why that one? No, we didn't find anything for it, right? It has been placed in Makoto's room before he arrived. It remains unopened, and there's no evidence of having ever used it. All the other male students claim that they haven't used theirs either, but still. But still? But still what? But still what? Okay, here's my notepad. There's a notepad. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay, okay. I guess we can talk to Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
That was what I sound like?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
She's just on the floor, like, just touching the ground. Just playing with... That's what it looks like right now.
Searching?
Searching? She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. She's really looking at that floor. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your... Very unusual? What? Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched through your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Okay? Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think of that. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge? In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Okay. Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. My room cleanliness. My room's so clean. The bathroom. And on the other side of the store. Oh no. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't, and I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. There's letters behind her. There's actual words behind her. What this? I looked past Sayaka on the wall behind her, and there I saw... The fuck does that say? That's a backwards E, an O, an upside down L, an H? What the fuck does that say? What? Written in blood were... Oh, the numbers! Oh my god, that's a number. Oh my god. That makes so much more sense. Okay, done. Okay, 11037. Okay. Did Sayaka do this? 11037. Okay, Sayaka. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's wrist was broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittering on her wrist too. Oh, that's the glitter from the sword. They hit her wrist real hard with it. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. Maybe maybe Sayaka had the knife. Maybe Sayaka had the knife, and the person that came to attack her just was attacking the sword, and then she was trying to cut the thing. That's why the sheath was broken, and then they got a hold of her and they stabbed her instead back with the knife that she had, because she was, if I do remember correctly, she was the person that went to the kitchen to figure out the food situation when we were exploring the school for the first time, and that's when Monokuma came up and told her that the food gets replenished every day, or weekly, or something like that. The food gets replenished, so we're never gonna starve. So she was in the kitchen. I do remember that. I do remember that fact. So she could have been the one with the knife. I doubt it, though. I don't think it was that. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. Oh, she wrote the message. 11037. The palm of both of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound on her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very, wow, I'm putting on, so smart. Good job, Monokuma. Or, oh my god, Makoto. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Okay, yeah? You figured it out, buddy. Showerhead. The water from the shower gets turned off at nighttime. Okay, cool. That had nothing to do with anything. I think we're good.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Bloody numbers, yeah. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well...
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Okay. Dying message has been added to your truth bullet section in your handbook. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, try closing the bathroom door. Just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Yeah, the doorknob is sideways. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Somebody kicked it.
It would seem...
The screwdriver to unscrew it. I thought they kicked the door down. Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious if this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? Makoto, are you fucking stupid? Sorry, that was the dumbest fucking question. That is the dumbest thing you've said so fucking far. Why would somebody unscrew the door to get the bitch that's inside? What are you talking about?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. Yeah. but my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Are you fucking dumb? Oh my god, this is pissing me off. This is pissing me off. He knows his door locks. Sayaka knew that she could hide in there because nobody's gonna figure out how the door unlocks because it gets stuck. The only way to open it is by doing the trick of pulling it up. Nobody's gonna know that. They're gonna open the fucking tools to get the bitch that's inside. Oh my god, this is pissing me off. Only the girls' bathroom can lock, right? Okay, but what does your bathroom do, Makoto? Makoto, what does your bathroom do? She stood there for a moment, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shouted a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Just Sayaka. Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. And then somebody used a screwdriver to get inside. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all of this. Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into somewhere the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks if they'll even talk to me, that is. That's true, nobody's gonna want to talk to me. This area, yes. What I think is in her video, I think her video has blackmail. I think her video isn't about her family. I think her video is blackmail. Okay, well, I know it had to come from the kitchen, right? The murder weapon has to be a knife from the kitchen. Who's in here? Who's in here? Oh, hi. Aoi. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break, actually. I've been taking a break since we started. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is oh my god, this is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being at the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell you the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Okay. Okay, can I go to the back of the kitchen? Okay, good. Okay, I can. Knives, there's one missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives in here, big, small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Okay, that's it. The cameras and the produce is all I have to check. There's a surveillance camera here in the kitchen too. Knowing Monokuma could be watching me, there's no way I could concentrate on cooking anything. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about any of it. That is a bunch of fucking vegetables though. Like, this is a big ass fucking pile. We're only 13 students. So who the fuck is gonna eat that much fucking bell peppers? Look at all those fucking carrots and cucumbers. Who the fuck is eating that much food? I feel like, oh, hi guys. Oh, there's a lot of people in the hallways. Bayakuya, Bayukuya, Byakuya. Motherfucker,
Very
how's it going?
strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Because we were getting on. Something you wouldn't know about, bitch. Sorry, I hate this guy. Because it could be you. Oh my god. What is happening? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is absolutely true. Even if you say, oh, I can't even read his lines right. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Fuck this guy. Makoto was doing great without you guilting me, okay? He was doing great without you guilting me. Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switched rooms. She suggested we switched rooms, okay? We wanted to get it on. We wanted to share the same bed with her. And she's like, no, let's switch. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then did I get really short or did you just get really tall? Hi, Leon!
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Oh, we did switch nameplates! We did switch nameplates! Huh? This is definitely in my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Yeah, what the hell? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? I literally would not have noticed that. Dorm nameplates has been added to your truth bullets section in your handbook. Thank you, Leon! Oh my god, they're literally carrying me right now. Hi, Hifumi. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what is Miss Miyazono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Oh, okay. Well, let's go into her room, which is my room. My room, which is her room. Okay, this is where I slept. I'm gonna go looking in her trash. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyways. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Sorry, Sayaka. I am stealing your DVD, and I'm in the area, yes, and I am going to go into it. Hi, Taka.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it. To show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget anything I said. Forget beam! I got forgotten beamed. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Haha. I love Taka. He's so funny. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play. The screen was dark for a few seconds, but then, oh! An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage in front and center was the face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful.
Oh, did he kill
But then,
all the girls? Suddenly the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which is now in ruins. But what I noticed was even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
this ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer. What did it say? It was too slow. Without warning, the video cut off. Oh, it was too slow. What did it say? What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay. Well, Monokuma, duh. Oh, Celeste. Celeste? So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let's just agree that we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I do not intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
So annoying. Must you fumble around, fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is worth looking into. The trash room. It is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem, which is...
as for me,
that place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I am trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's cool. Okay, trash room. We can do that. Toko! Hey, Toko. How's it going? I'm not suspicious of you or anything. I totally think it's Toko. It has to be Toko. To kill someone just to save your own life, and I've been living with someone and living like someone like that? I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind was gonna get involved, they would have killed us on oh my god, on day one. I'm speaking like her at this point. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it.
this is
Me.
very suspicious.
After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know who the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. Okay. Oh. Okay. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Okay, you said it again. No one beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Okay, said it again. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Okay, thanks, Monokuma. Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Okay, what this? There's a hatch on the floor. Waddle waddle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. And I got another coin. Okay. It looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Another coin. Is that another TV? Even here, there's a damn monitor. What is this? It is a monitor. Duh. And there's a camera. Whoever's behind this must be using these cameras to observe our investigation, to force us into a situation like this. What the hell do they want from us? To kill each other. Duh. Who's on cleaning duty? Do I just ask these guys? Hey, Byakuya, were you on cleaning duty? Byakuya, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No.
Such ignorance.
You're like a child lost in the woods. You know that? A total waste of space. Fuck you! What do you mean? Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. Okay. I guess you were right, but fuck you. Damn. Hi, Taka. I have a question. Who's on cleaning duty? Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is it? Hifumi! Oh, that's right. Hifumi literally said something that I'm not allowed in the trash room. Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then.
Count on it!
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it!
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Thank you, Taka. Let's go talk to Hifumi. Okay, Hifumi, what do you know about trash? I'm looking for whoever was on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens when Akuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room? And the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. What is that? What does that rule have to do with anything? That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy, I guess. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyways, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, Fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyways?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
He wanted to go through the girls' trash. Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash. Me and Leon. Looking for, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think
What are you
about
talking
this in
about?
a
All my
common
love is for
sense kind-
duty.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you get tired of Tootie and then turn to... I would never get tired of Tootie! After spending a significant amount of comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
I love it, Fumi. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Gooner! Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. Why Sakura? Why her? What?
what?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? Is it because, like, Sakura's big, strong, and scary? Or just because a woman needs to accompany him? I wouldn't trust him in any room with a woman. If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? Yeah, that's not supposed to. Anyways, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join in my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from the past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. What the fuck is he talking about? Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... it's open!
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along! No, you can watch me! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry it up and keep looking. Let me talk to Hifumi some more. Mr. Naegi, you seem a little down. Huh? Really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come on, come on.
I've got all kinds of smut stuff that might help you cheer you up. Guys, Hifumi, can I get your number? ... That's fine, he doesn't want to share anything. Oh, what this? Blood, what that? There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. They did burn it already. Okay. A burnt piece? Like a hunk of burning love? Okay, that wasn't necessary. Anyways, it looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape? This is part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. Who wears a button-up? I think most people wear a button-up. That's kind of useless. Okay. And now that I look at it, it's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. Yeah, this isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. What this? There's shards of broken glass shattered around the front of the incinerator. Broken glass. Okay. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit into the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is that... Do you know what it is? They said if you collect all 7... Oh my god. He's talking about Dragon Ball. They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's kind of the thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that. Wait, just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should still be at the gym. I'd rather go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball has been added to the truth. Well, I have to go to the gym anyways. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. Why is it on? Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. If you press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
Huh? The fairy? No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back in the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one that has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? How the fuck? The incinerator has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does this all mean? Mr. Naegi, will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out of his comic book fantasies. Okay, here are the buttons. The green button turns it on, and the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems, anyways. Okay, Chihiro, I have a binary question to ask you. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh? Oh, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could it be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know, but more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. I don't think so. I think she actually doesn't know. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hiro, snap out of it. Huh? Makoto? What are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed! What the hell?
What the heck?
I only brought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did the guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan? George Washington? Napoleon? He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all bullshit? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it at the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball has been updated to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Okay. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I was almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. It came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Okay. $20 says Leon did it. Leon would never. He at least not to Sayaka. He might, but not to Sayaka, and not this early. I think it was Taka. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But then I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. An alias! Hey, by the way, did you really kill Are you fucking serious? Did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean... You guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. Are you fucking serious right now? On the other hand, 2 people becoming good friends, then one killing one another is a classic drama setup. So when you considered everything together... I honestly have no idea. She's trying her best. If she doesn't know how this works, she's trying her best. Ding dong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started?
Yes, Monokuma, I'm excited.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Class trial!
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh my god, yay!
See you soon!
Let's go, I'm excited. I know where that is. No, where I have to go. Yes. This is the Monokuma door. Hi, everybody! You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you! It's me hiding evidence. Sorry, guys, I was drinking water. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Can I not investigate these people? Can I ask them questions now?
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Okay then.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom,
Okay.
where all your fates will be decided.
Courtroom.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Oh, let's do it. Can I talk to all you guys first before we go in there? Hi, Mondo.
What?
So whoever stuck us in here took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Okay. Yasuhiro?
Possible.
Damn, we really gonna go through all of this trial? Oh my god. Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Sakura, you know I didn't do it, right? There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you were the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Celeste! Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Okay. Chihiro!
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would have wanted us to find out who killed her? Owie! What the heck? I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Hey, yeah, Toko, what are you thinking, Toko? Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her, very impressive. Yakia? Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Hifumi? So the school's basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naeki's final curtain call. Who am I missing? Is that it? Leon.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea. Oh, I didn't talk to Kyoko. Are you scared? No, no, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. It's Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. Hi! The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know who said that. Rather than that, it's more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Hello! Oh my god, hello! You finally arrived! Ta-da! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. Oh, you can, oh my god, they have crosses on their face where they're supposed to be sitting. Are you fucking serious? This is sick. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Hi, everybody! And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial. Do you want to save? Yeah, save my data, save my data. I'm scared. It's so for right now. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Finish preparations, I guess. I'm ready. Class trial, all rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Okay.
So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it,
Who done
then
it?
only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong
I'm scared.
one,
I'm so worried I'm gonna pick the wrong person.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay, then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Good job, Taka.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Okay, what's your question?
What's going on with those pictures?
Well, that's where they were supposed to stand.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Monokuma's so sentimental.
Friendship penetrates?
Hifumi, now's not the fucking time. Dude, you're funny, you're cool, whatever. Now's not the fucking time.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Is there a 16th secret person?
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Get ready to get started.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin, the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Okay, I gotta defend myself. I gotta clean my ass. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Ooh! Make your argument! Evidence of struggle. Shoot!
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah.
You know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yes.
In the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Correct.
She didn't even have a chance to
This is
resist.
so sick! No, that's a lie! Okay, yeah, something's off about what she just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there would be no explanation for what happened in my room. Did I miss my chance? For this first debate, that was so fast! For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Oh, okay, it's gonna repeat. With a group of statements, some words within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. Okay, so when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong.
It didn't even
Bam.
have a chance.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's wrong! Frick.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been
Fucked up.
damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Well, Sayaka, duh.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
No, if you would have gone to my room, you'd know that.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. We already know that. Make your arguments. I know what was used. Kitchen knife set, yes.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yes.
So the killer used some random knife they
Not
had.
some random knife.
No, that's wrong.
It was a kitchen knife.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
If you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Leon! Why would you do this to me?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. Okay, Ayo's account. Owie.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yes.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen.
No, Owie, say something.
Secret.
No.
Nobody would.
Wait, no, that's not true. That's wrong, bitch.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
I didn't even go into the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Huh? Don't be stupid, come on.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea in the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished the tea and went back to the kitchen to go wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
I think it could be Toko. It has to, I really think it's a guy, but Toko is my second choice.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
That's good, good. She didn't lie, she didn't lie.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
Yeah, see? Yeah, good.
There's no way I could have taken the knife.
There's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
Okay, Toko, what do you
if
got?
the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
What the fuck, Toko?
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rules?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Thank you for telling us straight up, Monokuma. Thank you. Thank you.
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
hug?
Oh yeah, Hina, that's true, Hina.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall. And I didn't take the knife.
It wasn't me.
So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Whoever took the knife, raise your hand. The fuck, Chihiro? What?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Wait, this would make sense. She's a swimming. She had her clothes up hanging in the laundry room. That makes sense. She could have grabbed the crystal ball and broken it. Maybe she's just trying to hide the evidence from the crystal ball. What the fuck does a crystal ball have to do in any of this?
But can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
Okay, Sakura.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
Okay, Leon.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Oh, I love Sakura. Sakura's my favorite. I love her.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
Cute.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No, the regulation says that you only have to stay in the dorms. It doesn't say your dorm. It doesn't say you can't have a massive sleepover.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Exactly, exactly.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
Okay.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
It's unwholesome.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh,
We've
I'm
been
so
through
sorry.
this already, guys. We've talked about. She introduced herself.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Who?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Was it Juko?
Sayaka.
Oh.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later...
I'm telling you, I think
wound
she
up
grabbed the
dead.
knife. Sayaka. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka. Monokuma, Hina, Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Yeah, probably.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with
Yes, I came to this conclusion earlier. I think that she took the knife for defense, and then the person that came to attack her just tried attacking her with a sword, and she started... Or she... I don't think the person that came to kill her had the knife. I think she had the knife and she was overpowered.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
Fuck you, Toko.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn it, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that
She's a
Makoto
fucking
is the
detective.
killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
That's a big word for Mondo.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
The key! You will have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters already— Guys, no! I'm stupid! No, I'm stupid! I can't do this! You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around. I can barely speak! I can barely read! Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be a crucial point. If we can figure out what that something is— Hangman's Gambit. I'm going to my brain. What the fuck? What's the fuck? Starts with an H. Hold on, I'm stupid. What starts with an H? I thought it was supposed to be keys. 2 letters left? Well, there's a lot of A's. Hair? Oh yeah, hair. Is it not an R?
Now I understand.
I thought we were talking about keys.
That's
I got so
right.
confused.
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yeah.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay,
Very
then
true,
why
very
wasn't there any
true.
hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Not me, guys.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled to the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
I sure do. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. The doorknob. The doorknob. Oh, I have time. The doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom.
Oh, wait.
You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
It's not me.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Leon, I thought we were homies.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first. But is that what the key point is here? Make my argument. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yes.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yes.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Correct.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
Yes.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Yeah.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
No. No lock.
That's wrong.
Boys' bathrooms don't lock.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Yes.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
The music slaps so hard.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just
a little
because it was
switch up in the
stuck.
music for a second.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Because somebody switched our signs.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know the door was so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in Sayaka's room. The crime took place in my room. Huh? I don't understand. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was it took place in my room. Yeah.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Yeah.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
That's because they switched the things.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
Okay.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah, Toko, fuck you. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
We all die.
Why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Are you stupid, Taka?
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Are you stupid? If we all vote right now, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Damn, Celeste.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah.
I love Hina.
Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
I also wonder that.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
If that was true, if the culprit had picked up the key, then they would know it was my room because they would have used the Makoto key to get into the Sayaka room.
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, Trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she promised me she wasn't going to open the door. Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because switching rooms toolkit. Wait, why did she not let anyone in? I'm just gonna do the key thing. Switching rooms.
I got it! Because
Actually,
Sayaka was
yeah.
already scared, remember?
She literally just
That's
actually
why she asked me to switch
Well,
rooms
I
in the
actually
first
him.
place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just the two of us. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Where the fuck did you get that? Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Well, I couldn't find her notepad.
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? So she's the one that switched the nameplates. In that note, Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
Can we be sure even ooh, can anyone even got
And
this
honestly,
note?
even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
I don't know about that, Celeste.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
What do you have, Celeste? What are you gonna pull out of your ass?
Very well then. Pay attention.
Paying attention. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I have to make my argument. Dorm nameplates. Okay. I have to pee so bad. Okay, after this, I gotta pee.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Yeah.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So if they would have still gotten to the right room if she would have sent that note.
So what you're saying is the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Correct.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Yes.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Well, it was Sayaka, yeah.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. The killer, me, Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Because why would she? It makes no sense for her to do that though, because why would she switch the nameplate after she wanted to switch rooms because she didn't feel safe sleeping in hers?
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just the two of us. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
We figured it out. Case closed. Everybody go home. Everybody go home. We figured it out. Are you fucking dumb? Are you fucking stupid? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you... What?
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Yes.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yes, actually, you would be so right. That was used during the fight.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
Well, I wasn't the one defending myself. It was Sayaka, so I hope she used it well.
Seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Because it had gold on it. The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt... Well, do I do the wrist thing? Or do I do the replica sword? I'm gonna do the replica sword. I'm sorry, this doesn't make any sense. How is there any connection between the sword and her wrist? Shoot. Oh. No! Looks like I embarrassed myself for everyone! The reason I know Sayaka's wrist is broken with the fake sword is because, okay, then I gotta pick the sword, the wrist.
I got it!
I got it!
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there.
Well,
See?
I assumed that I could say the sword was also glittery and then, you know, but it's fine.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically,
Yeah, see, I wanted to
the
do this one,
gold
yeah.
coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Good job, Taka, yeah!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. They're making it harder for the tutorial instead of easier? Oh. Replica sword, sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
Okay, yeah?
And they killed her with it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
Wait, no, I agree. Oh, no. It was the sheath. Hold on. Okay, hold on. No, yeah.
When the fighting broke out,
This.
the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Has to be this one, right?
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong. Break.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
Yeah.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
It's okay, Mondo. You'll get it.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Yes.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
So Sayaka attacked
I
first.
think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
You think somebody else used a sword to defend against Sayaka attack? I agree with her.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The part of her body that shows she's never used a sword. If you want to use a sword, which part of your body would you have to touch? Wait. If you want to use a sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? Her palms?
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Because we've been over this already.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
Got most of it on their hands.
There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Good reach, Toko,
Why
but no.
do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Toko, you piss me off.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens in the bathroom at night. She's afraid of water, water can't remove it, the water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Nasty, Toko, nasty! Oh, they're perfect for each other.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, And that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Without the sword, Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yes.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
So she was gonna go in for the first kill, and she was the first death. Ha!
And the one
Fucking
who attacked
loser, dude.
first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
I knew that bitch was crazy.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Crazy eyes.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret.
This bitch.
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
You guys barely fucking believe that I wasn't the one that killed her now. You guys are really gonna, you're gonna look at me, Hifumi, you're gonna look at me, you're gonna tell me that, yeah, you guys switched rooms, I believe you. You barely believe me.
No, I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Makoto's realizing that he was played like a fiddle. I told you, motherfucker, don't trust her. She has crazy eyes. She was up to some shit. Like, you cannot trust her.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation.
She's such a good liar.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
I wonder who she... So now it doesn't come down to who killed Sayaka. It's who did Sayaka try to kill?
Just hold on. That can't be true. Because...
Makoto, don't cope. It's okay.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we've got to decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
I still don't fucking know!
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to finding out who the killer is, but what can I do? I mean, as far as the clues go, there's nothing left. Make my argument. Okay, what do I got? Dying message. Oh, that's right, dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
Okay, so the first one has to be the dying message one. I'm sure of it. Sayaka left the wall she was leaning up against. Yeah, okay.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Bam, this one. We have more
No,
clues.
it's wrong.
That's wrong.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
It's the code to her diary.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask. Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote
Yes,
it?
we can. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Fatal with left index finger, yeah.
I got it!
I
Her
got it.
left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
No wonder she got that fucking sloppy ass writing. I couldn't read it. I thought it was words.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Help or something.
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
An N? An H?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there.
Okay, an N.
So I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Okay.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
What the fuck, Monte? I literally tried reading it like if it was words. I didn't realize it was numbers. And now they're saying, oh, it could be words. Fuck me, I guess.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
We're really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037,
The N109
doesn't
zone!
make any more sense than before.
It's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Well, yeah, she wrote it like this, right? So it makes sense for her to write it like... Huh? Yeah. Rotate it, yeah. Leon? No fucking way it's Leon.
Oh my god. Now I see. She
Leon
wrote down the killer's
defended your
name.
ass! Leon defended us!
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Sakura's dying messenger. If you turn the message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. No! Are you fucking kidding me?
Here's my answer.
Leon!
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
I thought we were gonna have a bromance. I thought we were gonna kiss. What?
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your clothes.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Oh, I'm okay.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of is that the thing that found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? The clothing? The burnt shirt piece?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
I'm upset it's Leon.
Is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Where it was disposed of, when it was disposed of, how it was, where. No. Where? Oh no! Where was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? Yeah, I thought we were gonna bring up Hifumi.
Shoot!
I get embarrassed myself, sorry guys! When or how? I guess how.
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
But he's a baseball player.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, shattered crystal ball. Yeah, he threw it.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No, this one. Bam.
No, it's wrong.
You're wrong. That was
Hold
$1
on.
million, by the way.
I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throwing it.
I got it!
Baseball player, I can't
The
believe
killer
this,
simply
Leon. I
took
fucking
aim at
can't
the
believe you.
incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Baseball player.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Baseball player.
Did someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge if the... Wait. All for the killer because... Ultimate baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon! I'm throwing my bro under the bus. I'm literally killing my bro right now.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Why would Sakura try to kill Leon, though? Why would she start that?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Leon!
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
So I have to... Closing... Whatever the fuck it was. Okay. Okay. And then she... Huh? She attacked. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, it's backwards. It's backwards. It's backwards. It's backwards. It's backwards. Okay, I understand now. This one goes here. I hope this is right. I hope this is right. Reenact.
Here's exactly what happened.
Here's exactly what happened.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Did I fuck up already? Okay, no.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
Yes.
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Yeah, okay.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh shit, I didn't realize my reasoning right. I need to rearrange the events of the case. Okay. So then, I guess it's this one. I thought this was her dropping the knife. I guess not.
The
Okay.
killer is you! During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay, I thought that was her dropping the knife.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
That's kind of psychotic, if you're asking me.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
What? I didn't lay out the message right. I need to rearrange the events of the case. Okay. I thought it was right. I thought, okay, maybe these two are wrong. Okay. I switched these all around. So I think the ball goes here. Right? And then the clothes like this. Is that right?
Here's exactly what happened.
Here's exactly what happened.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their
I
bloody
had it right
shirt.
the first time. Okay.
They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
God damn it, Leon!
And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision,
This is sick.
hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Leon! How could you?
Isn't that right, Leon?
How could you? But it was Sayaka first,
It would
so
appear that
fuck that
Hiro
bitch. I'm
simply
kidding.
forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
I object!
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
Take off your shirt.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Me? I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle. What the fuck? Okay. I thought we were done. Okay, let's
When
see
the
how well I
killer
do.
removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something on their own to remove the screws. Could it have
I
been...
refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Leon, don't do this. Just accept
Stupid,
it.
stupid, 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 stupid.
Stupid. We're stupid. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Battle me. Battle me. Okay.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Oh,
It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up.
Okay, this is a
Where's
lot
your
easier than I
proof?
thought it was gonna be.
You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Stupid.
You lied.
That was a lot easier than I
Stop
thought it was gonna be.
talking.
Final strike.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Sorry, Leon.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Yep.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Oh, Leon.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Oh my god.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Leon, I'm genuinely so upset about this. I'm genuinely so upset. Oh, I'm so upset. I'm genuinely so upset because I wanted Leon to be my bromance. I wanted me and Leon to have something. Like I want, you know how Sakura and whatever her name is, sports girl. You know how they have like a cute little relationship. I wanted me and Leon to have a bromance. I wanted us to kiss and whatever. But Sayaka had to go and kill him. Sayaka had to go and try and kill him. And he just had to go and defend himself. I'm blaming this on Sayaka. This is all Sayaka's fault.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Oh, you have to vote.
Okay, then let's get excited!
I'm excited!
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? Monokuma vote! Am I clicking? Oh, okay, now. This is so fucking goofy. Yeah! It's Leon! I'm sorry. I'm so upset about this. Uh-oh! Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? But I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah! It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... Unlucky. That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expected me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, it'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because what if we came up with really is the truth? Then the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and that video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Why? I can't afford to be stuck in here. The only thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. I thought it was gonna be blackmail. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was using me. I knew I didn't like you for a reason. Didn't like her for a reason. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Oh my god, it took Makoto so long to fucking gauge that. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. I guess we'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness. What did you just say? I understand, I really do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunge at Monokuma. Am I dumb? Is Makoto dumb? Is he he's fucking stupid. But
that's enough.
Thank you, Kyoko. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron. Strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you're so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Death.
You mean execution?
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. You chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder. Wait, is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So,
that's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
What? If it weren't for you, this would have never happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We shouldn't be fighting against the one who put us in the situation, the mastermind. Uh-oh, did you awake? Oh my god, I'm trying to do the southern accent. Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetrate the war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get on what everyone's been... oh my god, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey.
No more begging,
Come on
no more
now.
excuses. You must simply pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Punishment time. No. I'm sorry, Leon. I'm sorry. Ooh. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. In use? Are you gonna burn him alive? Do they die based on their specialty? You're gonna punt him with baseballs to death? Are you serious? The 1,000 blow? Oh my god! Oh my god! This is not. This is. Whoa! Holy shit! That sounds like an awful way to die. Holy fuck! And we watched that. And we watched it. Cool. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that one. Everything was pretty cool up until that point. And now I'm like, whoa. Whoa. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can call it that, what else would we call it?
Extreme!
Now's not the time, Monokuma. Now I don't like Monokuma anymore. That was, what the fuck? What the fuck? Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What is going on?
I can't take it.
I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing this evil shit, all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make any sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think that what you're saying and what I'm saying are quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course you can't cut free of the outside world being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyways, let's get to the blackened punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey.
How is that a double meaning? When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We all were too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure it out. You have to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. How do you know that? She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there was no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So,
the fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her, yeah.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's all it was.
Anyway,
she was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can actually overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No, I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Why else would you fucking want to talk to me? Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Okay. That got me. Okay, whatever. Fuck you. Chapter 1, To Survive. The end. That was good. 12 surviving students. I really like this game. Got an item! I received the despair badge.